What it is, what it is, what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's the I Do It for Hip Hop podcast. Hashtag the sound of now 2025. It's me, your boy, the sarcastic criminal, the hip hop king of the north, and the three-eyed raven of rhyme, Great Pharaoh. And I am joined by the profound conqueror. He is the mumbling mushroom, the Bentley driving extraordinaire, and Mr. Can I Live? Bentley Boog is in the building. Tell the people what's going on, Bentley Boog, and what have you been listening to?
What's been going on, man? We went on a college tour last weekend. It was cool. Went to UGA, really nice campus. We got another one coming up soon to Georgia Southern. So that end.
Why are you wasting all this time with this shit? That nigga going to Clark. Like, stop it.
He didn't say.
Wait, did y'all do Clark yet?
No, so we're not going to do Clark, right? Because he wants to do mechanical engineering, and Clark doesn't have mechanical engineering, so it's literally no point in going to Clark. But yeah, we're visiting all of the schools in Georgia that have mechanical engineering, and we'll probably do some other ones in like Florida, Jersey, whatever, to kind of
Jersey.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to come back to Jersey. To
where you going, to Rutgers?
Yeah, Rutgers. There's like 4 or 5 schools in Jersey that have engineering programs.
Boog coming up to Jersey. I don't know why. For him to be Jersey born, even though he had ATL, I just don't believe him coming to Jersey. I don't. I really don't.
Don't NJIT got
NJIT?
Hell yeah.
Dickinson, I think the College of New Jersey, Jersey. I got a list of 50 schools, bro. So, like, it's a lot of schools. So, but we definitely got to hit, a couple more. This weekend is the Jazz Festival, so that's about to be popping. This weekend, going to see Marsha Ambrosius on Saturday, which is going to I can't wait, literally.
Yeah.
So the Jazz Festival is one of them. It's like a free, like one of the biggest free jazz festivals in the country. And they usually have somebody. It's kind of like a headliner every year. Last year was Andre 3000. We actually went to see Andre 3000 do his flute thing, and it was like extremely packed.
Sleepy.
I'll be late for that.
Was that like kindergarten nap time?
No, so it's a jazz festival, right? So like there's all sorts of jazz artists there, right? The year before was what's her? I can't remember her name. But she did a tribute to Nina Simone, and I was just in fucking heaven. And I got mad at the white girl that was in front of me. She's singing Nina Simone. I forgot the woman's name. Lettucey. That's her name. Lettucey is singing Nina Simone. And this white girl, it's at night, and she's killing it. She's doing like this scatting thing where she's a master at that. Like, it's crazy.
Oh, yeah, Lettucey is dope, man.
Oh my god, like it was phenomenal. And she did like all my favorite Nina Simone songs, and she's doing all Nina Simone shit. Really, really get into the jazz scatting, and it's real black. And this white girl's in front of me with some fucking goddamn lights and just all sorts of shit like that, and like niggas, like it's a park full of black people, right? Niggas is trying to be patient with this white girl. It ain't just me. It's like 5 motherfuckers. She was
probably high, bro. She was probably rolling on a bean.
It's about 5 motherfuckers in front of me that's like, bro, if she lasts 2 more minutes, I'm going over there. Like, you killing the vibe, son. But this year, Marsha Ambrosius is gonna be there on Saturday, so I gotta go because Marsha is one of my favorites. Hopefully she does co-star. I would love that, but she probably not, so it don't matter. As long as she sing the ABCs, I'll be fine.
As long as she sing the ABCs,
she sing fucking anything. It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, so that's what's going on this weekend. And yeah, that's pretty much it that's going on over here, bro. Today's the last day of school for my kids, so goodbye to my daily, by myself time.
Peace and quiet.
Yes.
Now you gotta make 2 baller ass breakfasts. Damn.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I gotta work with. That I gotta worry about. Yeah. So, but I'll tell you,
you gotta make 2 avocado toasts.
This is something that I'll tell you. That you'll find funny.
2 place settings.
The other day, he had a half days every day a week, and he wanted me to take him somewhere the other day. He just got off punishment. So he was like, you could do this, you could do that. And I was like, nah, I ain't got time. I got some work to do. He was like, you got work to do. He was like, when I'm home, you never have work to do. I was like, cause I always do my work early, and then like handle you later. I was like, but I got work to do today. I ain't got time to do that shit. And he was like, you never have work to do. And I was like, great, and then we'll have a good time with that. Like that, he thinks that I don't work either.
See, even your own blood, no, you be home chilling.
He see it.
He hit me up like, I don't know where we get money from, but nigga, we got it.
Oh, but what I've been listening to, Joey Badass. That's about it.
That's what's up, man. Yo, we also have with us the Robber Unreasonable. He is the Big Daddy Mac, the Mac truck. He ain't from the block, but he is. JB in the building. What's going on, JB? And please tell the people, what have you been listening to?
Nothing much, man. Just working. Fucking job got me fucked up, but what we gonna do? Trump is making life expensive, so niggas gotta work. What else? Mom's around the crib. A couple more weeks. That's what I heard. When we was trying to start the show, she was like, "Yeah, so I gotta shut up." Yes.
Like you said it, I didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I ain't said that.
Word up. What we doing this weekend? I don't even know, man. Probably chill with the fam, do some hood rat shit with my friends.
There you go.
You know, regular shit.
It's always nice.
Yeah, it's too word is born. It's supposed to be 60 degrees, nigga. I ain't going on the grill. The pool not gonna open up. It's like it's raining.
You said you ain't going on the grill?
Nah, man.
What? Cause it's a little breezy out.
It's gonna be raining.
Go out on the grill with an umbrella.
I'm good.
Nigga, I'm a grill. Like,
I am too. But guess what?
I'll be at the grill like this, hold that umbrella. I'll be looking like Farnsworth Bentley.
I'm good.
That's what we got this. We definitely got this some grilling this weekend. I forgot this week was Memorial Day.
It's nice down there. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. Y'all can grill all year round.
Yeah, all year round.
You got a dome around your crib anyway.
It's actually really hot.
You got a special force field that you built. When the weather bad, yo, I kid you not. When I was down there, yo, it was raining everywhere but they house, bro. We was outside. Word is born.
I was raining across the street, nigga.
Yo, it was across the street. Their front yard was good. The back was good. The fucking patio was dry. It was just raining, nigga. They ain't got no roof or nothing out there. It was just water everywhere else but they house.
That's hilarious, bro. That is funny.
But,
see, Bug, man, yo, the secret's out, bro. Everybody know, man, you balling out here, Bug. You balling.
Yeah, listening wise, Mozzie, that Naomi Sharon, that's my shit. That Bow Wow, Chris Brown. Yeah, that's about it, man. Or let my shit, like, you know, let the algorithm play and see whatever the fuck pop up. There's been a lot of
sometimes you gotta do that.
There's been a lot of Lil Durk and Lil Durk party shit like that. So
I know that's what's up. That's what's up, man. As for me, yeah, I mean, I just been doing my little work thing. You know, I'm a regular dude. You know, so I just be out here doing my work thing.
Yeah, Bug, he a regular Knicks fan.
We go
Rooting for the Knicks. Knicks and 6. That's all that matters. Knicks and 6.
Oh my God,
Knicks and 6.
Look, we gotta talk about this before. Well, finish this shit, and then we're gonna get into before everything. We're not gonna let this
get this shit out the way.
Nah, let's just go. Let's go. What y'all gotta say?
Right.
I already know Tibbs is terrible. He needs to stop running a 6-7 man line. He needs to run he needs to run a depth. At least 10, maybe even 11.
He need to run 8.
Bruh, so y'all always talking shit about me. So one of my neighbors invited me over their house last night, right? Randomly, I saw this nigga at the grocery store, and
come over.
No,
What ain't no white people stuff?
No. This is what happened.
Getting chips for the game? Man, come on, bring them over here.
Anyway, so I saw this thing at the grocery store, and so we supposed to be having a block party on my block, right, this summer. And I was like, I want to get involved. How can I get involved? And he was like, all right, cool. So he hit me up with somebody, and then he texted me. He was like, yo, I'm having some dudes over for the game tonight. Come through. I was like, all right, bet, right? So these ain't white people, right? This my neighborhood is all black, right? I have all black neighbors. Everybody in my neighborhood is black. Well, not everybody.
Mine's an Indian. Mine's an Indian.
There's all black people.
Oh, come on, nigga. You doing that?
They black. They black like this. They're not black like this. It's a different kind of black, nigga.
So this nigga invited me over his house, and like he was like, we watching in the back. I was like, all right, cool. So I go in there. I was like, oh, in the backyard. I was like, oh shit. Right? No, this thing got his backyard. You think? I was like, great need to see this.
Dude, I've already seen things, and bro, my back when I buy my next house, the backyard is about to be bananas.
Yeah.
I'm having.
I was like, this is a great thing I got.
But your neighbor don't got a dome over his house. I'd rather have a dome than a dope backyard.
I'd rather have a dome than a dome.
I'd rather have a force field.
This nigga, so he invited us over. It's a nice, but them niggas was sick, bro. It was all Knicks fans. Not all Knicks fans. Most of them, it was like 4 niggas from New York, over there, and like them niggas was sick, and I felt bad for them niggas, bro. I really did, because I had no idea that game was gonna go like that. I don't understand. For me, for my money, I don't understand how when I'm at the park, right, and a nigga hit 2 threes. I'm on you. You ain't hitting 3.
You're not hitting the third one.
You're not hitting the third one.
It's not going. Or if you do hit it,
you're not hitting the third one clean. Yeah, you're not hitting the third one clean.
Yeah, right. You're not hitting the third one. You're not getting that, bro. Like there's no 1. All right, cool. 2. All right, fuck that. You ain't hitting the third one. Like, and I don't understand for the life of me how there weren't better defense played on Neesmith. Like they took him. They was like, that nigga ain't. That nigga ain't shit. It's
that's what they said.
It's like they not reading the scout report. That nigga shoots like 44%.
He was top
for
10.
The season.
He was top 10.
Yeah.
Right? For the season, he's shooting 44%. So it's like, all right. What are y'all niggas not looking at the scout report?
Yeah, but my thing is, even if Cat and them was tired, right? Bro, it's 7 seconds left, right? Pacers have the ball. Halliburton has a free run up the court. Mikal Bridges should have been pressing him from the other basket, bro. The ball should have been in somebody else's hands. You make everybody else beat you.
Yes.
Or if he does get the ball, you press him down the court, so he got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
You played amazing defense on Jaylen Brown, but when Halliburton shows up, because even on the drive, he crossed him, he passed him, he was in a lane. Mikal just recovered.
He just recovered, yeah.
So he had the 2 anyway. He went back and tried to.
He tried to jump back for the 3, yeah.
Right.
Look, man, all I know is I watched the game, from beginning to end. No interruptions. When they turned over that play with OG, that's when you kind of felt the whole momentum shift. Like, all right, because that was wrong. They shouldn't have reversed that call.
that was a proper call. Because
that
he
should
goes up. Wait,
no. If it takes,
He never had
it should,
possession.
he did, because when he gets his hand hit, that's when he actually loses it.
No. But look.
That was not a good call.
No. He goes up. The first contact was the ball first. After that, it's incidental.
Fair game, yeah.
After that, the first
once he made contact with the ball first, that's why they said it wasn't a foul.
That's why it took him 6 minutes. Nah, there's no reason. If you got it, if it takes that long to make a decision,
possession. They was looking for possession.
Yeah.
If it takes that long to make the decision, you don't overturn. It's just like football. You cannot overturn. If it's that.
Yeah, but it's other factors.
Everybody's saying.
Hold on.
It's other factors.
All the commentators, everybody's saying the same thing. It could go either way. You're not right or wrong. If you keep it the same, you're not wrong. If you turn it over, you're not wrong. If it's that questionable, the call should stand.
To me, it wasn't.
You know AAU, bug. We know it's just like football. Like if it's that questionable, the call stands.
But to me, it wasn't questionable. Like literally,
it was questionable as hell.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear. Hold on. What the hell happened? Hold on.
See, rich niggas with rich niggas technology, and they don't know what they doing.
Holy shit.
You can't hear us?
Hold on. God damn it.
Nah, I guess not.
All right.
The Cowboys suck too. Oh, you heard that? Oh, you heard that?
You heard that, huh? How convenient.
Now you want to hear.
How convenient.
But seriously though, like when the play first happened, right? I said I saw it real time when he got the ball and he lost it in the air, right? Mm-hmm. And then when he got it back, old boy met him at the top. Hit the ball and then hit his
arm,
bro. When he did hit his arm. But I said it when the play happened. All the New York Knicks fans was like, "Oh, it's a foul." I was like, "Bro," I was like, "Hit the ball first." I was like, "Everything after that is just incidental." It's kind of like if you block somebody and then your body hits them.
You already got the block. Well, that's why when they go to review,
you a Bulls fan. Nothing you say counts.
If a foul occurred before the play you reviewing, they'll overturn it to the first foul. So whatever happens first is law.
Yeah.
You
a Bulls fan, nigga. You just a hater. So shut up.
I think y'all. I think the only because y'all weren't even playing bad, right? Y'all were still scoring when Neesmith was hitting threes.
Yeah, we were going. It was literally just a battle of attrition. Pacers ran 11 guys. We ran 7.
Bro,
these niggas was exhausted. You saw about a third quarter. These niggas not even getting.
Even being exhausted, if he pressed Halliburton, bro, if he full court pressed and made him give up the ball, we would not be having this conversation, bro. I mean, Mikal Bridges should have been meeting him in the back.
I wouldn't even take it that far. I would say, hey, if Neesmith, he's on us, he gotta be on a scouting report as a high-powered three-point shooter. If he's shooting 40%, that's Steph Curry territory, right?
Yeah.
Right? He's shooting 40% from three. You gotta stick on him, right? Obviously he ain't Klay Thompson, but he ain't no slouch, right? So you gotta stick on him. So if he hit 2, bro, you're not letting him get a third up, Bridges. Like Bridges,
he got 4.
You know, he got 4, bro.
4. That was crazy.
But at that point, he was 3 of 4. Right? He finished
so he was already hitting 8 of 9. Yeah, he was already hitting the motherfucker.
He was already hot.
What is the whole game on? How are they letting him? And you know what's I was yelling at the screen watching the game because they had the dude with the mustache on Brunson. I was like, he is barbecuing. Brunson is cooking this dude. Why don't they switch and put Neesmith on him? And so the Pacers, to me, literally was giving that game away possession by possession by having that dude with the mustache guard.
Brunson was on the line. You know why? Because you couldn't switch him off Mikal. Because then Mikal would cook because of the size advantage.
Man.
So it's like Ben Shepherd gotta go out there and guard him with that fucking mustache, nigga.
But yeah,
nigga look like a state trooper, nigga.
Like, hey, dude. But yeah, I mean, I looked at the text last night. And you was like, yeah, we ain't gonna do the show. I'm going to a Knicks party, and literally, my heart sank. I came home and I saw the text because I knew you said you wasn't having the show. So I was like, all right, cool. But I didn't read the text, and I read the text when I got home after the game was over, and my heart sank. I was like, all them niggas is sick over there, bro. I was like, I was like, all 30 of them niggas is sick. None of them niggas slept good.
Bunch of niggas in the room just mad.
It was bad, yo.
Yeah.
I was hot.
And I still think y'all can win this series, right? We
gonna get it. We gonna bounce back.
If y'all don't win this series, bro, I'm gonna be surprised.
Yo, I hate Tyrese Halliburton with a passion, bro. I hate his face, man.
Well, Halliburton,
he's getting to Russell Wilson status with me.
Well, look, you better get used to it because he's a superstar now. Okay, he's literally took the thing from Trae Young. Trae Young had the Madison Square Garden thing, and now it's Halliburton.
Yeah.
Now Halliburton ain't got it. His game, he didn't light up the way Trae Young be lighting.
Bro, Halliburton scored like 30-some points last night. He played.
So what? And so did
Trae Young
so did Brunson.
In the garden.
Yeah, like 30-something.
In front of Reggie Miller with the choke. That's crazy.
Yeah, and now mind you, he ruined
because he didn't win the game. He was a toenail. He ruined that
because he didn't win the game.
They did win the game.
Yeah.
No, he didn't win the game with that shot. To do that,
but he tied it to win the game in overtime. They still won a double.
I knew once we win overtime, I'm like, I said it's going to be whoever got the ball last is winning.
My man's was like, yeah, it was a good game. I said, yo, are you a Knicks fan or not? What do you mean good game? That was terrible. Y'all blew a 14-point lead with 2.5 left. How was that a good game, bro?
Yeah, it was a terrible game. I was hot. Oh my god.
Y'all literally all y'all had to do was take Neesmith seriously, and y'all would have won that game. Y'all didn't take Neesmith seriously, and the next thing you know, he's hitting 4-5 threes. You laughing at JB?
JB, ice grill like nigga, you need soup right now.
No. I was watching Jalen Williams go to work on the Timberwolves.
Oh, I was gonna say, look, I thought you was looking at whoever in the kitchen right now.
Oh, you can hear that? They can hear you.
About to make some hot dogs and shit on there.
That's what's popping right now, huh? That's what's good right now. You want like a hot dog right now, huh?
Like right now, you need a glizzy, right? Like you muted. Let me put this shit on mute.
Anyway, but yeah.
Man.
We done fucking with you, great. I hope y'all niggas win, man. Because if y'all don't win, we're gonna get Pacers, OKC. And I sure shit don't.
No one wants to see that, man. Everyone wants to see.
Nobody want to see them get swept.
No.
Yeah. Everyone wants to see the Knicks and whoever from that side.
Yes. Yeah.
But everyone wants to see the Knicks in the finals. That's what everybody wants to see. They want to see the Knicks in the finals.
I want to see the Knicks and the Wolves, bro. Because that trade, for Randall,
that's gonna be fire.
You're gonna see.
Yo, and
you know what's conference finals? You're gonna see who made out better.
You know who was making me hot? I'm like, I'm sitting there watching. I'll be watching the Wolves and shit, the highlights and shit. I'm like, how this nigga Randall not injured yet? If he was at the Knicks, he'd have been hurt already.
This nigga Randall was playing defense.
This nigga Randall's playing amazing. He's playing the best basketball of his career. And I'm like,
he plays about 33, 34 minutes a game, not 42.
I don't know. I'm just pissed. I'm just hot because I'm like, how's this nigga not hurt? This nigga managed to get hurt every season with the Knicks, and now magically he could play 82 fucking games. Like,
and
like what is happening?
Nigga turning to Kevin Love in the playoffs and shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is terrible. I'm so mad. But all right, man. Let's keep this joint rolling, man. Let's keep this joint moving. We got music this week. It's a light week. It's light. It's light, it's airy. Yeah, I mean, what's some call? We're gonna start it off, man. Y'all, let's jump right into this Blast unreleased EP.
All right.
Did I send this?
I ain't listened to a lot of stuff.
This Blast is fucking dope all the way through.
That nigga always do.
Whoa. Say his name again.
Blast.
I know it's Blast, but it's Flex.
He pronounced the X.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait, am I missing something here?
Nah, you don't miss anything. If JB never told me his name was Blast, I would have been calling him Blex the entire time.
That's all right. Just like Jaquez. You know what I mean? Everybody gets one.
But I think that this album is little 4-pack is really good all the way through.
Word.
Like I kind of think like certain artists need to kind of stay like that though, man. Like I really
little 4-packs.
I really be feeling like these short little EPs from some artists, because like that's where they at their best. They can pick like their best 3 or 4 songs and like hit you with like some real heat, instead of like going like 15 or 16 and then hit you with like a whole fucking pack full of mid. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I think the difference is? I think the difference is when somebody got their own sound, they should do like EPs and shit, because you gotta get used to their voice, or if you're not used to their voice, they should get annoying. Like Troy Ave should have been the EP king.
My fuck.
But that nigga wanted to drop mixtape on mixtape on mixtape, nigga. You know what I mean?
But yeah,
we're gonna get there.
Is real good. Like it's lyrically sound. Has great beats. He switches up melodies. He has different styles. It's really good. So.
Word up. I think I hate to say his name, but I think Kanye had the best mindset with doing the 7-track albums.
Yeah.
Because I think 4 is a little too short, but like that's 7. It's like he had something there. It's like 7.
It's a beginning, the middle, and the end.
Yeah. You feel boom, nice little ride, boom, you done. You know what I mean? But Blast was dope. Definitely want folks to check out that unreleased EP. All right, let's keep this joint rolling. Let's keep it moving. Uncle Snoop out here still. Like, how is this nigga is like a great grandpa. How is he still releasing rap music?
Nigga,
and it doesn't suck.
This was like, I was literally like, how is he like, just like you said, how is he still doing this? And it's good. It's not, ain't no bullshit. It ain't like he trying to fit in or trying to do something that the young kids do that he shouldn't do. He's literally doing himself, and literally everybody else just fits into what he does. And they do their own style. Yeah. He has something with Sexy Red on there that's like her style plus his somehow. And like it's
her style, but yeah.
Like it's a great song. Like he's really, really, really good at that, man. Like, and I don't understand how he stays so musically relevant, how he sounds so new and fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Because he collabs a lot.
Yeah,
I think it's the Kurt Franklin effect. He keeps young people around him.
I got you.
Yeah.
And so he absorbs all the new shit through osmosis, so it seems natural because he's just naturally around it.
Yeah, but it's crazy. But I'll be looking. I'm like, yo, how's he even still like doing all this, bro? But yeah, dude is phenomenal. The album is really good. If you get a chance to check it out, please do. It's 100% good. Like I listened to it all the way through. So
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is the poster child for life reform. When you really think about the fact that he started off, murder was the case. He was trying to be the murder trial, right?
Mm-hmm.
To now, at this point in his life, this nigga is literally the American ambassador this nigga's an equestrian in the Olympics.
He's bulletproof, basically.
Like
he's like the Charles Barkley of life.
Yeah, like this nigga's just out here doing side quests galore.
Yeah,
Charles Barkley hip hop.
Because he can do.
He just out here doing side quests.
His
and you know what's crazy?
Long.
I feel like Ray Lewis gonna be the Charles Barkley of football. I feel like he could go wherever and do whatever. Life reform also. How you don't like Ray Lewis, bro?
No, I like Ray Lewis because
I think he's phony.
Yeah, I like him as a football player, right? He's like phenomenal, like
beast on the field. Oh, he's
but
beast.
His personality outside of that is corny. Like I don't like him. Like
Wilson
in the
is
same,
corny.
I think
he's
way
phony.
you don't like in the same way you don't like Russell Wilson. I don't like Ray Lewis.
It's
The same thing.
It is the same way.
Like Michael Irvin is the same way. With like he's the same class as Ray Lewis. It's like what the fuck is going on? Stephen A. Smith be fitting in that same category sometimes.
Yeah, but no, something about Ray Lewis. You know when I was officially done with Ray Lewis? When everybody kneeled, locked arms, and he was on both knees. Oh, I was praying. I knew you was gonna cop out because you was a bitch. I knew it. I knew he was gonna say that sucker shit. I was praying. Don't call me out. I was praying for my brothers. My brothers.
Yeah.
He was a bitch. At last minute, you got cold feet on taking a knee.
Wow.
He's a sucker for that, man. That's all it was.
Lewis a bitch.
He is.
You gonna have to put the pads on, nigga.
Let's go.
Man.
Let's go.
You were like Chad Ochocinco when he was like,
Yeah, that's whatever.
I didn't see him. I ran in the rain.
He said, "I tell you what, he hit." They said that motherfucker hit hard.
But nah, yeah, that's how I feel about. That's how I feel about Ray Lewis. Like, yo, man, you was a sucker. That was the. I always thought he was phony. I'll be honest. I always thought he was guilty. I hate this. Always thought he was guilty. And I think that whole, be better and brother and love and God. He's been living that lifelong cover up because it never seemed genuine.
yeah.
All right, but yo, let's keep this joint moving, man. Let's keep it rolling. That was Snoop Dogg with Is It a Crime? All right, now we're gonna keep this rolling. Yo, we got this Nick Grant. It's a single. Pass It Out. I rock with Nick Grant. I rock with his first two albums. The newer stuff is kind of mid. I want to see him get back into like the rapping he was doing, the metaphors, similes, all that kind. I want to see him get back into that lane just a little bit more. Less melodic and more just raw spitting.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, I kind of get that, but like I like him trying to branch out a little bit.
This is too Kendrick Lamar for me.
Okay.
Yeah, see, like that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, this is way too Kendrick Lamar.
I won't argue with that. So yeah, we'll end it on that.
Kendrick Lamar is crazy.
Kendrick Lamar is crazy.
Kendrick Lamar.
All right, yo, let's keep this joint rolling. Let's get into this. We talked about Troy. Now we got more Troy. I thought this nigga, how's this nigga releasing music? He ain't in jail.
It don't even matter, bro. This is so bad.
This was terrible.
This is bad.
Yeah, Troy Ave window is gone. Troy Ave and Vado, them niggas need to go sit down somewhere there.
Troy Ave had one of the most amazing records. Do. So do you let me be so proud? Like that record was fire. And then he just went doo-doo bird. Like he was like nothing after that hit.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like when I heard this, I was like, "Is this the same nigga?"
It's like, where'd the talent go?
Where'd the talent go? You know what it is? You know what it is? It is he's just stuck in that time. The talent didn't go anywhere. The talent is in that time. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't moved it forward.
Yeah.
Where he can. I mean, because like even Griselda, like even like Benny the Butcher, like the talent is still current. You know what I'm saying? Where it makes
and they not stuck in a time. They just evolving what the time was.
They have their own style, and it's for this time though. Troy Ave is literally stuck way back when. He needs to bring his shit forward because
Troy Ave
big trash.
Troy Ave, the nigga, in the Instagram skits when he went back in time. No, he went to he was time jumped to now. And he was from like 03, and the nigga had on the baggy NBA pants with all the teams, and the leather jacket and the Timbs.
Y'all love watching them shits, man. Yo, you know, I still got a pair of baggy. I still got a pair of baggy Jabot jeans in a tote in my closet. I'm like, these coming back. I was like, I know they coming back.
Nigga had on some Jabots, some Mavis.
Word up.
Everything.
All right, man. Let's keep this joint rolling, man. We got let's cleanse ourselves. Pause of this horrible Troy Ave. Yo, let's jump into this Amine. 13 months of sunshine. Now, I'm gonna be whole honest, yo. I did not. I remember the first time we reviewed Amine. Couldn't get his name right.
Amine.
We was fucking that shit up terrible.
You still getting it wrong, I think, nigga.
It's Amine.
I think it's
I thought it was Amine.
On the first album, I thought they went through all the different pronunciations, and he finally said, whatever. But I could be still getting it wrong.
Look, I just know getting it wrong.
I just know that first album back when God Bless His Dead, my little brother was on the show, Soul, and he was like, yo, let's review that on it. And me and Bud look at each other and be like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. He was like, yo, trust me, we need to review Amine. We need to review it. And we finally did. And I was just like, this nigga's good.
Yeah.
And I think personally, this nigga's still good.
You think he's still good?
I enjoyed this album.
I feel like he's like he tried something different.
I think this style is gone. I don't think that this style works. Whatever this style is that he used for this, I don't like. It's kind of like Troy Ave. Like, bro, that shit is dead. Whatever you're trying to do is old. Like, and maybe it's not old, but it sounded old to me. Right? It didn't sound like it was
really.
It didn't sound like it was fresh. It sounded old to me. It sounded like it was just like he was trying something that wasn't really going to work for him and this time right now.
See, for me, it sounded more like it was like not old but retro, because you can appreciate retro. Definitely. So it didn't feel old, but it felt retro. Like he's trying to use a lot of that old instrumentation, a lot of those old sound. Like if he told me, hey, like if he did an interview and he said, yeah, man, I recorded this album on the tape, I'd be like, that's dope. I can hear it. Like it sounds old school. It's new school, but it sounds retro.
Yeah, I think it's like retro electric hip hop.
Yeah, but this sounds like this like, so for instance, like when you talk about retro, right? A song that sounds new but song that is new but sounds old. Can I Call You Rose? Right? Like that song is new but sounds old. That shit is dope, right?
That shit is
this shit is old and sounds old.
Sound like he recorded. Like he recorded it
it's
4
not
years
for
ago.
this time. Like it's like Can I Call You Rose has been brought up to this time, but it still sounds old. Kind of like when Raphael Sadiq put out Ooh Girl. Like that was a different time of music, but he brought it out and it was like, oh, this works. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Amine is doing, he's trying to capture that, but he's not doing it the right way, to me.
You just a hater, bug. I mean, it's okay. That's gonna be my new thing, man. I'm just calling niggas haters from now on. When I don't agree with their opinion, nigga, you's a hater.
I'm a Knicks hater.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely are. You're a Bulls fan, so I get it.
I'm not a Knicks hater because I'm a Bulls fan. I'm a Knicks hater because that niggas keep saying Knicks tape.
Niggas ain't said Knicks tape in how long, bruh?
Knicks tape is the worst shit I've ever heard.
Don't say you're a hater. Say you're a pacer.
Oh, that's nasty work. Ew. Sorry, Boogman, you a hater.
Nah, what's that other shit you came up with the other day? Nick Taculus or some shit like that?
Oh, shit.
No, that was New York Post.
What was it?
That was Terrific.
Yeah, Terrific. What the
Terrific. That was the New York Post, and I do not co-sign that. I said bring back the Knicks tape if we gonna say anything else.
Yeah, the Knicks tape, I like literally it's clever. So I'll give y'all that. It is clever. I get the appeal of it, right? I get the
Terrific.
Knicks-taculous?
I knew it was really corny, so I just tried.
That Nick's Taculus is as bad as Broncos country. Let's ride.
That's right. What he gonna do for Giants though? What he gonna do for New York?
Now that's just Big Blue. That's it.
Oh, Big Blue, yeah.
Big Blue. That's it.
There you go.
That's it.
I can't wait to see what he got to say. All right,
man. Let's keep this joint rolling, man. Yo, we got one more. T Grizzly, forever my moment. Can I say before we? Can I just say? Y'all both listen, right? Y'all listen to T Grizzly. We like T Grizzly. This is the worst fucking intro to an album I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
That intro was terrible.
I skipped it.
I almost turned the whole thing off.
Yeah, I skipped it.
I almost turned the entire thing off. I was like, I'm not listening to this. And then I said, I'm gonna push through. That startup was terrible. It's like, nigga, why are you trying to sing? What are you doing?
So what's interesting is that
and sing a cappella.
I noticed it was an intro, so I just skipped it. I didn't even think about it. I just skipped shit because I was like, oh, this is an intro. Fuck it.
You heard that first note. You heard that first note and got up out of there.
That nigga said, oh. I said, oh no. And then he got the old school. He got hand pat beats and I'm like, bro, y'all need to sit down.
Yeah. I mean, I like the album. I like his style. His style is different than everybody else. And that's one of the main things I like about T Grizzly is that his delivery is different from anybody. His stories are really, really good.
Oh, it's a good storyteller.
And he's all around pretty good artist. So I think that he can definitely be here to stay for a while. I could see why people would like T Grizzly. This was just another reason why you would continue to like T Grizzly, his album.
And I mean, what I like about Grizzly, and it's more, you get more of it on this album, he actually talks about stuff. Mm-hmm. His content is on point. It's about, hey, look, I'm just out here trying to get this money, but if you fuck with me, I'm gonna have to see you. And I respect that. You know what I mean?
Or 100%.
Everybody getting interrupted today.
Yeah, man. That's the curse of recording them in my wife's office. When she needs stuff, everything must stop. But we all good. Yeah, man. But that was T Grizzly. Matter of fact, before we move on to the next segment, I called Boog about it. R. Kelly did. No, I said it. R. Kelly did a record from jail. Damn, I can't remember what the name of it was. It's on YouTube.
He did do residuals.
Yeah, residuals. That's what it was. Nigga, when I tell you, he did the residuals challenge, and I was listening to that residuals challenge, and I was telling Bug, I was like, I had to cut it off. I was like, because if I listened to like 15 more seconds of it, that nigga would have been innocent. That shit was fire, son.
Why is
I was like, if I keep listening to this nigga about to be not guilty.
That boy good.
I'm sitting there listening. I'm just like, man, at what point does personal responsibility become a factor? She could have moved. I'm just saying.
Yeah, nah.
Like they ain't had to get peed on. I was listening. I was like, bruh, I said, this dude is a problem out here.
That's what music does to you. You know what I'm saying? Music does that. Like, I think it does. I think it hits everybody different. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people can still listen to R. Kelly. I can't. A lot of people can still listen to Kanye. I can't. But I can still listen to Michael Jackson, and some people can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, Michael Jackson has the I think he still has plausible deniability.
Yes, he does.
He was never found guilty.
Yes, but some people still think that he did it, and they can't, and like they hold that against him, and they can't listen to his music because they can't separate it. I think the reason why, I think, and people, you can separate it for all sorts of reasons, and we pick and choose, and it's hard to like judge people for stuff like that though, man. Like, I mean, I wouldn't listen to it, but like it's hard for me to judge somebody for like listening to stuff like that and saying that they're a bad person because they listen to R. Kelly. I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm in your presence and you listen to it, I might walk out the room, but I might just sit there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I wish came on my rotation the other day, and I was sitting there stuck. I was torn.
I mean, what we all gonna do? Literally, if Puff go down, what we all gonna do about the Bad Boy catalog?
Everything, right? It's like, do we only cut off Victory and Pete Diddy records, or do we cut off all the Bad Boy?
But no, we don't cut off all of Bad Boy. But it's so many songs with his voice on it, where it's not his song. He's just talking.
Yeah, but he's just on there.
He's on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy work. Yeah.
Only You by 112. He's just on it.
Oh, well, it's easy to omit 112. They sucked. They got one good song, Cupid.
That song, but the only
damn.
They got a couple songs.
They got more than that, man.
They got a couple songs.
They got Cupid. That's it. And Cupid don't make no fucking sense. It just sounds good. Girl, when I tell you I love you, that doesn't mean I don't care. What the fuck does that mean? Girl, when I tell you I love you, that doesn't mean I don't care. Of course it doesn't mean that, because you just said I love you. The words to that song make no sense.
You know what's funny?
No, he's trying to say, like, I'm saying it for real. When I say I love you, I'm saying it for real. That don't mean I don't love you.
Those words that he said make what you said makes sense. What he said makes absolutely no sense.
Bruh, that's so funny. That's funny.
You never thought about it until I just said it just now, right?
I was watching Will Miller, because thanks to JB, right? And he was talking about bills, and he was talking about how, like, how can you pay my automobiles don't make sense.
What the fuck is an automobile?
It doesn't make sense.
Maybe she got more than one car.
Automobiles?
Yeah.
No, nigga, it's called a car note. Find a different word.
You can't pay automobiles.
Oh,
it's just funny.
But all right, man, let's keep this joint rolling, man. Let's keep this moving, yo. We rolling into it, man, yo. It's time for This Week in Hip Hop.
All right, man. We're gonna start off with Joey Badass.
No, I need to start this time. I gotta start it because I gotta get something off my chest. We can listen to Chicks Tape. We can listen to Chicks Tapes 5 again.
Why? Because
Tory's innocent, nigga. He about to get out. The truth came out. Niggas is turning their back on Meg heavy. This is crazy.
So I kind of caught wind of this, but I didn't pay attention to it too much. So is there really evidence that because I didn't see any evidence. I just heard I heard rumors that there could be evidence, that some lawyer has some sort of evidence.
There's supposedly DNA evidence that wasn't used, allegedly at Tory's request, because he didn't want the friend to go to jail because the friend had kids and he knew what it was like growing up without a mom. So supposedly all the forensic evidence that would have proved his innocence was either not done or quashed or whatever it is, which would have gotten him off scot-free.
I mean,
it's crazy work. I mean, all I know is I did bump Chicks Takes 5 a couple times this week.
I mean, I don't really like, to me, that if there's DNA evidence that would have got you off, but you decided to not have
it. He took the blame. He took 10 to protect a black woman. And niggas say he don't protect black women. He took 10 on the chin. Pause. to protect a black woman.
Look,
and we persecuted that man. And we did everything to oh my God. We ran his ass through the dirt.
I didn't.
Meg, we love Meg. Yeah, wop, 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 wop. We did all of that.
Yeah.
Shucking and jiving for Meg.
So I don't think believing somebody is shucking and jiving, right?
No, not us necessarily, but folks was caping for Meg heavy.
I don't think that believing Meg is shucking and jiving or anything. Like, I think that if Meg, to me, right, if they do that whole thing, they go to court and he was found guilty, then that's that, right? But if they left out evidence that could have proved his innocence, then what the hell? Second of all, if Meg is lying, which people lie, right? Not just women lie, everybody lie. If Meg is lying, then that was some dumbass shit. That was like that's kind of like remember that woman that like faked her kidnapping and shit or something like that. It was like why are we lying about shit like that? Like what? Like Jesse Smollett. Why are we lying?
Juicy Smollett.
Why are we lying about shit like that? If it didn't happen like that, then don't lie. Just tell the truth.
No, you want to know why they lie about that? Because they want to be stars. Juicy Smollett did what he did because they were about to write him off of not Power. What's the other one? Empire, yeah. And if he was more famous off screen, you couldn't write him off.
But
Meg Thee Stallion?
What's Meg's like? What's her issue for?
What's her motive?
Yeah, what's her motive?
She was bubbling. She was on the come up. She flipped. I always found it weird the way that Tory Lanez's dad went off on Rock Nation the way he did. Rock Nation said, "We're gonna make you a star, but you're gonna go along with this too." I always thought it was weird that the way his dad went off calling folk out at Rock Nation. Like, they're just a management company. I mean, which probably went to Tory and said, "Hey, Tory, you gonna take this 10 on the chin, and Meg's gonna be super famous. You're gonna be terrible. People are gonna villainize you. They're gonna call you a monster, and then
it took the Chris Brown route.
Yeah, we're gonna make you this the new generation Chris Brown." And that's basically what happened. Eventually, the people will love you again, but you're gonna take this hit for the next 10, 15 years.
I don't think it's gonna be that long because he got stabbed. Niggas feel sorry for him.
He got stabbed.
And think about it. That's when all the truth came out. Because now motherfuckers feel guilty. Like, oh, he was only supposed to do an easy 10. Not even. He wasn't even gonna have to do the whole 10.
Look, I'm definitely still with the. I learned from Juicy Smollett, right? Don't holler at me until some shit happened. Like, I don't want to hear about all the little rumors and shit. Like, when the shit happened, that's all I fucking care about. Because once you start talking shit about these situations, you put yourself into a hole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very precarious situation yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I stick to the same mantra: believe women and investigate.
100%.
That's all you got. You just got to do the work. Believe women when they say the things, because it's 90% of the time. I think it's you believe women. They say something. You got to find out. But niggas don't like to investigate.
I 100% agree. I don't think that's the thing. That's one thing you just said. That I don't think that it's wrong to investigate. I think people be making you try to feel like it's wrong to investigate.
Oh, well, you need proof for.
You got
all the proof is right here.
Because niggas' lives is on the line.
Nah, you know what it is. You know what it is.
Believe women and investigate.
Women did it. It's the you want to investigate what you don't believe me? Then you
exactly.
Well, I don't want to make it seem like I'm not defending women. So it's
No, I think that you should investigate. We should all be seeking the truth, not just believing people blanket. You know what I'm saying? Like right away. We should be seeking the truth. So, investigation is just about that, seeking the truth, making sure everything is what it is. If Tory Lanez is trash, he needs to be in jail. If he's not, then she need to get in trouble for lying. Like straight up and down, 100%. Like I would definitely support if she lied that whole thing. I support any sort of action taken against her by Tory Lanez.
Now, now my question right here, right? Crazy scenario. Because one thing I always say is like when it comes to like things like abuse and domestic violence and stuff like that, women lie about that. Yeah, I mean, women have lied about that kind of stuff in history. Then the truth comes out after a dude's already done 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Should the women just get whatever they got?
Well, I don't know. So I don't know if they should get whatever they got. But what before I should say this before I say that. I don't think. Now there have been situations where women lie on men about domestic abuse, right? I don't think that is the overwhelming majority, right? I think that is very much in the minority of the women that lie, right? I think that the majority of people, I believe, are truthful, right? I haven't ran into, like, all the people I ran into in my life, I don't think I've ran into a majority liars, right? Just anybody. I don't think I've ran into a majority of lying sons of bitches, right? So like, I think like when it comes to women, I don't think that's the majority of women that are lying about men assaulting them, right? I think most of them are telling the truth, and some of them are definitely lying, right? So you definitely get some liars because somebody look for a come up, motherfuckers be having all sorts of issues, you know what I'm saying? So, you gotta really take that. That's what the investigation is for, right?
Yeah.
So I'll just say that I just want to put on there that like I don't think everybody's lying, but I do think that I don't know what type of punishment they should get. I don't know if they should get like, so for instance, if they do get like 10 years, should they get 10 years? I don't know, right? Because
I think they should get whatever he served because that's time he can't get back.
I speak from like a personal standpoint because I had an issue in high school. I was a senior, girl was in 10th grade. Unfortunately, when I was a senior, I was 18. She decided to change her mind on what happened. And I'm in like, yo, I'll call my mom. And dude was like, we don't have to because you're 18. So I'm just in there panicking, crying, begging her to just tell the truth.
Yeah.
So I know like these kind of situations like, yo, that's not right. Y'all was ready to put me in jail and expel me.
It's not right, yeah.
What y'all doing to her?
Yeah, it's not right. Yeah,
I mean,
I 100%, I definitely agree that they should get, I don't know what they should get because I'm not a lawyer. I literally have no idea. I don't know if putting her in jail for 10 years is the thing to do. Some people might be like 10 years ain't enough because you lied and you took somebody's 10 years and you should get 20. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I leave that up to the motherfuckers that make judgments and shit.
Yeah. All right, but that was I said I know this nigga ain't gonna talk about Tory Lanez because he's a hater and he don't want to. I was like, so I gotta make sure I put this out there that potentially this nigga might have actually been innocent this whole time, like he said.
We're about to find out. We're gonna find out. I know that much.
Yo,
all right,
how the fuck?
Joey Badass got an album coming out August 30th. That's my fucking birthday, nigga. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
August 30th, fake Virgo season. Holla.
It's going right way, bro. It's going right way.
Then he got arrested for domestic violence.
14 charges, bro. Gun charges, domestic violence. He licked off a couple of shots during some sort of situation. So like, bro, like he got charges for aggravated assault, possession of a firearm, pointing a gun at another person, criminal damage to property, reckless conduct, tampering with evidence. Like
they gonna turn that shit into a RICO charge.
Oh shit!
Well, I remember he I don't know what's going on, man. Dude caught some flack because of his music and what he was stealing.
He was stealing,
and it's all downhill from there, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, I hate to say it, like, it would seem like he was stealing a lot, and it's all downhill from here.
No disputing that, right? We're not disputing Rod Wave he was definitely stealing, right? Yeah.
And now it's downhill from there. Sales is down. You know, when your money get funny, everything started acting different.
Word. Y'all think Kendrick Lamar and Joey Badass gonna do anything, any sort of battling?
Well, I don't know. Joey doing a bunch of shit with everybody else over there, like the West Coast niggas.
I think Kendrick Lamar is going to let TDE handle it.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Kendrick Lamar, like, so for instance, if I was Kendrick Lamar, I would do what Absol and Big Sean did with Joey Badass. I would do that, right? Because that's MCing, right? That's just rap. Mm-hmm. That's just like, hey, we're having a good time. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? And all you gotta do is spit a good verse. You don't gotta spit the greatest verse of all time. You just gotta spit a good verse. And Kendrick is 100% capable of that. So there's no way possible anybody can look at. All Kendrick gotta do is do what he does, and we're gonna get a good verse out of a cipher, right?
Yeah. Just let him do it. Yeah.
All right, man. Your boy Kanye. Let's talk about Kanye. Kanye portion of the show. Kanye said that he's
nobody want to talk about that cocksucker.
He said
literally.
He said he's definitely sorry for any pain he's caused over the last couple months. And he's done with being anti-Semitic.
He said that shit last time.
I'll say until the next time he's anti-Semitic. Like
until next time
until the next time somebody Jewish gets
until the next time he forgets to take his meds or deliberately doesn't take his meds and then it's back onto that bullshit.
Yep.
Until he out here sucking dick again.
Man, what is going on, bro, with this nigga? All right,
I don't believe it. First and foremost, like.
I don't believe it either. Like, I don't believe anything he said. I just think that he just be saying shit. Like, I think that the swastika thing didn't do what he wanted to do. So he was like,
so he had to suck dick.
What's the next thing? What's the next thing I can say?
He said, I'm LGBTQ now, so now I can say anything.
He's trying to top himself. That's all he's trying to do. Jay-Z didn't come see him for saying that about his kids. So he was like, all right, man.
He's like, man, I got to do something.
I got to go in. All right.
Literally, I got to go in.
All right, man. Your boy DG, get your boy. Supposedly, him and Halle Bailey have a custody thing going on. She got the custody of the kids because he was supposedly very, very abusive, which was interesting. Because I watched a clip of him on the Breakfast Club, and so she did this kind of behind his back supposedly, where she didn't want him to kind of have like any maybe not any say in it. That's the wrong way to say it, but didn't want him to circumvent the situation by trying to take the kid away while she was trying to get this done at the courts, right? So I saw a video of him on the Breakfast Club, and they was talking about how, you know, is he single? Is he trying to look for anybody? And he was really in there like, I'm single. I don't want to fuck with nobody. I'm single. I ain't trying to fuck with nobody. I don't like nobody. I ain't trying to be around nobody. And literally, this was like around the same time that all these allegations coming out, and I'm like, why would he answer those like that? You know what I'm saying? I was like, why is he so adamant? Like, I don't want to talk to no fucking body, man. Leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
cause Halle Bailey probably crazy, bro. He probably like, I don't want to fuck with nobody, bro. This bitch retarded.
Look,
She done ruined them for everybody for a while. Like, look, I just don't want to.
Look,
I just want to be with me.
Look, I said it last week. I know couples that you be like, if you listen to the dude, you be like, man, she crazy as hell. And it's the chick, you be like, he crazy as hell. Both of them niggas crazy, bruh.
I mean, both y'all niggas is crazy.
Both, bruh. Both. Because like, if like, so it's like sometimes I be wondering like why people stay in situations when they probably know they shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if she got the red flags early. I don't know if she got the red flags late. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if she got the red flags and then got out. But
yeah,
you know, the red flags probably were there at some point, but they had a baby. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That fucks up everything.
So like, shit work.
So maybe she noticed the red flag and had a baby, and then she's trying to make shit work, and then she just don't work. But I don't think that one of them is crazy. I think that if they're both in this situation, then possibly most likely they both got some sort of issue. And if you listen to Halle, she gonna say he crazy. You listen to DDG, he gonna say she crazy. Like I said, I know people like this, and I've listened to both of them. And I'd be like, you know what? I came to the club and both y'all niggas crazy. All right, so there's that.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Motherfucking Corday and the little tennis chick, you don't hear nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, they're nice and quiet. They done broke up. They just going their separate ways and they chilling.
Yeah, they got a baby. They was like, look, they ain't work out. We done. And I fuck with that heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, because the only thing that suffers is the kid, bro. Like y'all, you know, adults can handle the shit. You know what I'm saying? They can handle all the mud throwing, but the kid is the one that be getting hit hard.
Kid's the one that's going to be reading about this in the headlines years from now.
Yeah, I mean, but like it's not even like the headlines. It's like they got to deal with their parents.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I see. Not even when you famous, just the fact that now you're the middle ground.
Yeah.
For these two people, you're potentially in real fucked up situations. The kid is the mediator or the in between, go between.
Yeah. Now you gotta get picked up at the police station.
Meet me at
a public setting, the Walmart parking lot to come get your kid. Yeah, all that kind of shit.
It's like, yo, this is too fucking much, bro. One thing I read about this week is that Snoop Dogg said that Kendrick Lamar, his line on Whacked Out Murals saying that I pray, he says Snoop posted Taylor Made, I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it, right? And Snoop said that Kendrick Lamar put him in his place. Like Kendrick Lamar told him that he was moving wrong, and he said he accepted it, which is like pretty interesting with somebody of Snoop's stature, right? Because a lot, like I know you guys know a bunch of OGs that you can't tell them a goddamn thing, right? Because you ain't on their level, right? And Snoop is the type of like that's Uncle Snoop. This nigga done had 50 side quests. This nigga that came from
side quests.
Yeah,
I love it.
He done came from like literally like we talked about, you know, murder and to being on like being an ambassador for the Olympics, getting paid however many millions per day, hanging out with Martha Stewart. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the memes where him and Martha Stewart is there and they're like, one of these is a convicted felon, and it's not Snoop.
You never guess who.
You know what I'm saying? And like for Snoop, to me, I think that's really, really cool and humble for Snoop to be the OG, to be the elder statesman, and for Kendrick to be like, hey man, you didn't move right in this situation, and for him to respect that and take it in. And there's not a lot of OGs that'll do that. I think that's cool.
Yeah, that's great. Yo, McDaniels, yo, he better get a tech for that. Yo, you should push that nigga to the dirt. Like,
man, let them play, man.
Nah, you can't do that.
He the enforcer, bro. He gotta do stuff like that.
He is the enforcer. He
is, but yo, that shit was too blatant. Like that shit was like, come on, fam. You can make it at least look like you tried to do something different. He's straight 2 hands. Yeah.
I'd have pushed him harder.
Julius Randle is just a big ass nigga. And Ant is just a talker. But McDaniel's the enforcer. Like
he gonna do it.
When they was playing the Lakers, like I'd be like reading people's lips when they be putting the camera on them, and he like Luka fell on the ground right when McDaniel scored or something like that, and they panned to McDaniel's right, and he was like, "Get your ass up, nigga." It was so funny. I was like, he's a problem, bro.
Nigga, you ain't hurt. Get up.
Yeah. He was like, get your ass up, nigga. He yelled it up the court. Like kind of like Joe Mazzulla yelling at Jason Tatum to get up. That shit was so crazy. But I was like wow.
Meek, or like Meek yelling at Diddy.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yo, y'all still getting that Meek, bro?
Meek be asking for it because Meek comes out randomly with some stupid shit. It's like all you got to do is just shut up and go away.
Yeah, bro.
You
and then chilling. You know what resurfaced the other day? The video with Diddy when he was saying "Happy Birthday" to me, and then you heard somebody in the background like "Ah!" and they said it was French Montana. It was like 4 screams. Ah! Like real loud. That shit's funny.
Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy. All right, my bad, boy. But yeah. I'm with you with Snoop. But I just seen that play, and I was just like, how the fuck?
Like, McDaniel's is a problem, bro. He probably mad that they was losing by 20 when I saw it, so he probably pissed the fuck off.
They're still losing by about 20.
Chris Brown arrested in the UK, bro.
Yeah.
For some shit that happened
in 2023, right?
Yeah.
So this nigga assaulted somebody in 2023. This nigga went back over. Like I don't understand. Like how
your team don't know you got warrants, nigga.
Yeah.
Dude. Shit happens, bro. I've been there. Overseas, plane lands, and they say, "Hey, you gotta deal with this."
I mean,
what?
But I get that. But how his team don't know that he got warrants?
Because they probably didn't even look at it. Because they probably thought he was good.
Bro, he ain't been back there since. he
probably thought he was good. Like, all right, enough time has passed. I'm good. Let's go. I mean, he posted bail.
Yeah, I know. Them niggas
was like $6 million, ain't it?
I don't know how much was his bail?
A lot. Yeah, it was like something like that. Yeah.
Hold on, we about to find.
It's like 6.7 million, right?
Jesus Christ, 6.7.
Yeah.
For assault. What do you assault him with?
A bottle.
Oh, yeah. So it's aggravated assault.
Chris Brown the problem. Chris Brown the problem. But yeah,
that was 2023 Chris Brown. Chris Brown's been doing very well.
Man,
this
2 years ago, man.
That's 2023 Chris Brown. Niggas changed a lot in 2 years.
That nigga, I don't think he's the type of nigga that like shit like that is always gonna be there. Maybe not always gonna be there, but that
opportunity for it.
Shit like that has never left him. Like he's always been in. Like when you see him in trouble, it's because he beat somebody up, or he punched somebody in the face, or he pushed somebody. Like he's like literally like always ready to do some shit like that. It seemed like.
Well, yeah, man, because if you can get that close to him, if you get that close to him and you ain't paid the $2,000 for the meet and greet, then that's what you deserve.
You got to pay money for the meet and greet.
Pay the money for the meet and greet. You want to get up on me? Pay the money for the meet and greet. And no, nigga, you can't put your arm around me, nigga. Like, that's funny as fuck, man.
All right, man. So you want to talk Diddy? I haven't been keeping up with Diddy because these niggas get him under. I said keeping up.
Nah, you want to talk Diddy? It just felt awkward. So I just said pause just in case because it felt awkward.
Oh my god, bro.
It's not that I want to. It's that the
Yo,
people
so-
want to know. You know, it's not.
But like actually like going in, checking, tuning in, the nigga lost me at the cum nipples, nigga.
The cum nipples was it for you?
Yeah, the cum nipples was it.
That
That was as high as I could take it. But reading over, whatever like shit I do see on, news feed, yo, bro. Him and Cassie was like Bonnie and Clyde, bro. I told y'all, and y'all last week y'all was like victimizing the dude. Nah, bro.
But it wasn't from but it may or may not have been voluntary. She said she did what she had to do to keep this nigga happy.
She was with the
so
shit.
She wouldn't get her head busting.
So you gotta understand. So the thing that I think that gets lost in some of this shit when it comes to, oh, she was with the shits, oh, she agreed to this, she agreed to that, is that Diddy scooped her up when she was young, right? When you scoop somebody up when they were young, they don't have, like, think about when you were 16, 17. You ain't got the voice you got now to say the things that you can say now. You ain't have that back then, right? So she ain't have that. She didn't have it when he probably got with her, and she never developed it because he never let her, right?
Yeah. So it's called grooming for a reason,
right? It's for a reason. Like you really gotta take in consideration how much gravity that shit has when you take a motherfucker when they don't have their own mind yet, and then you make their mind up for them, right? And then now you expect them to be 25 and make their own decisions. Yeah. That's not easy. I don't think that's easy. Right?
Here's the added caveat: while everyone around you is letting it happen.
Yes, I don't think that's easy. I truly
think that's easy. She literally had her mom, her dad, and her best friend. Those are the only persons that was kind of bringing up any objections to it. But everyone else, imagine she's in the music
best friend,
industry.
Laura London?
No, I don't know. I don't remember the chick's name. It was in the trial. Diddy made her.
They said Nip was.
Diddy
in
made her
there,
drop her best friend. Diddy made her drop her best friend.
They said Nip was in there. Wow.
Nick?
Because Nipsey Hussle. Because Laura London and Cassie was friends.
It was friends, but not Cassie had a best friend from like back home that Diddy made her like kind of give up. Like you can't be friends with her no more.
Yeah, I mean,
and she did that shit. That just shows how immature she was. Like,
yeah, I think there's a lot to be said for that amount of grooming at a young age. I think there's a lot to be said for it. Not now. Yeah, you can definitely talk about she was with the shits, but at all of that, like she's with the shits at 25 or 24, but he was in her head at 16. You know what I'm saying? 17. Yeah. That's when he was in her head already. So like she was already on this path. Like if he was never in her head, then at 25 she has a different mindset possibly. I don't know.
Because you gotta really think about it. She was with Ryan Leslie first, who was already 10 years older than her at the time. So it's like you don't know what. So she's already pre-groomed through Ryan Leslie.
Yeah.
Potentially. Yeah, I mean, so it's like so her views on healthy relationships, because obviously if you do the math and how long they were together and how old she was at the time, she wasn't exactly legal.
No. So
when they were together.
Yeah.
So her mind is already jacked up.
It's all fucked up. I just think there's something to be said. There's a lot to be said for that stuff. And I think that people be leaving that stuff out of the equation when they talk about when they say she was with the shits, because I've been hearing that a lot, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, cool, she was with the shits, but this is like years in the making of being with the shits, right? Like, what is she like? How like
groomed into the shit?
Yeah, you groomed into the shit. It's kind of like just imagine if you meet somebody at 18, right? And you got all the money. They never have to work, right? The only thing they do is stay home and take care of the kids, blah, 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 right? Y'all get divorced when she's 40, right? Just hypothetical, right? She does spend all that time just being your wife, being your eye candy, taking care of the kids, taking care of the house, right? When she's 40, what does she do? Right? Like that, her mind is in an entirely different place because she's been doing one thing, right? And not out in the world, kind of moving along with the world. The world is literally moving along and she's at home. It's hard. Like, it's hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I definitely think that it's really hard for those people that live that type of life. If you don't got some sort of hustle, if you live in that type of life, you gotta have some sort of hustle. If you don't, and you lose your money, like, you just out here with no skills. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how I view Cassie. Like, if he was with her at this young age, and then now he done strung her along this long ass path, and now you expect her to make a decision on her own, like, that's smart. It's difficult.
And like, here's the other big thing when people say she was with the shits. Was she with the shits, or was she stuck in a situation because this nigga controlled her career via a record contract?
Yeah, true story.
If I don't do this, I lose the money he's giving me because he's already not putting out any of my music. Remember, she had a 10-album deal. She released one album?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now,
because he had her just sitting on the shelf.
Now, lastly, if these lawyers don't prove that he's just not a freaky ass nigga, then they just waste all of our time, right?
Facts.
Yeah,
and it looks like that's what they're doing.
But now they're getting into the abuse. They've gotten away from a lot more of the sex stuff, and now they're getting into the abuse, bringing in witnesses that have witnessed the abuse. Yeah. All right, and then the other thing that people, because it's something I learned today, he is getting, because the amount of drugs this nigga does is diabolical. Like, he's doing shit I've never even heard of.
Yo, the funniest shit was like how do Diddy get this much stuff done in a day? And they said, how is he able to come 22 times a day? Like, what the fuck, nigga? How do you run a record label? You got liquor, you controlling people, you doing all this extra shit. You could come 22 times? How? Where? When? Because
he was taking Viagra, he was taking something to increase his sperm count, he was taking coke, he was doing ketamine. It's like this nigga's taking uppers and downers. Like wow, like he's everything. Like, it was like, what is happening? NDMA, ecstasy, like all types of shit. I'm like, bruh. But one thing that Cassie said during her one of her testimonies, she said one of the names that he used, one of the aliases that were used for him, like, getting his drugs, is Frank Black. Mm-hmm. You know, Biggie Truly Yours, Frank White. He used Frank Black. And they found prescription bottle, like, pills with Frank Black prescribed. Like, a doctor prescribed these things to Frank Black. And the ad, you know how usually you get your prescription bottle is your name, and then underneath it is your address?
Yeah.
The address is it's like one of them on-call, celebrity doctors. So they don't go to the ER. They call the celebrity doctor to get the shit that they need done. Mm. I can't remember the facility out in California. I can't remember the name of it, but it said that it had that facility's name as the address for Frank Black.
Yeah.
So that means that he now has a link to narcotics, and he's getting drugs illegally through an alias. That's illegal in all 50 states.
Yeah.
That's the first piece of the RICO. That's the first piece of the RICO that people don't even realize. Like, that's the first piece. Let alone now, because now if you have that, you have your drugs, you have your drug empire. Now it's just a matter now, how are we going to connect that to Diddy? Because Diddy was from what it seems like, he's very adamant on cash transactions, no paper trail. Somebody's going to use that company card somewhere that they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
I'm 100,000% convinced somebody's gonna get called to the witness stand, and they're gonna say, here's an itemized bill of all the purchases you made that day. What is this pharmacy? What did you pick up? For who? When? Why? Where? How? And that's gonna be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, but that still don't account for a lot of the other shit. Like, you got the abuse, you got the drugs. To me, I feel like he's gonna be guilty of some things, but they're not gonna get him on everything. That's why they're trying to throw the.
Well, that's what the feds do. They let you work it. They let you do your thing, and they may build the case for years, so they can charge you on 10 things. They only need to get you on one.
Yeah, but I feel like the one they get him on is gonna be like Diddy gonna be home in like 4 years with time served and all that shit. Like,
nah, because everything that he's being charged with has big time attached to it. So even if he gets one, he's doing at least a dub.
I don't think he's gonna do a dub
because everything has that amount of time with it. And also, when it comes to the drug thing. When it comes to the drug thing, so that's the whole RICO thing with the drugs. All you got to do is link that to Cassie being forced to take a drug one time, and now you have your sex trafficking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Done. So the pillars are there, and they got 6 more weeks to just make a little line. Bing, bing. You're done, son. Life.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You're gonna be producing R. Kelly's next phone record. Like it's a rap.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, hopefully, we're gonna get some more information on Diddy. Hopefully, we'll see what happens in the future. Y'all got anything else to talk about before I talk about this last thing, man?
No, I'm just sick of hearing these women talking about Kathy husband is an angel and a saint. That nigga's a noodle. Look, man, he's a dweeb.
That's like to me, that's probably a crazier situation. Well, not crazier, but that is a crazy situation.
That's abuse, nigga. He got to sit through that, nigga.
Well, so to me,
it's torture.
He's already sat through it. Because there's no way possible he's sitting through this the first time. Because
he listened to depositions, he listened to the training, he's been sitting there for everything.
He knows everything. Because if you listen to this for the first time, you're going over the table, bro. You're going over 100%. There's no way possible. He's not going over the table like this.
Choke that nigga.
He had to listen to all of this just for her $20 million settlement. He had to listen to all of this already.
Yeah.
When they sat at arbitration and Cassie had to spill out, hey, I'm going to talk about this and this and this and this and this, and he peed on me, and then I had to rub cum on his nipples, and then I choked on his urine, and then this and 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 that, and all, like, he heard it all.
Man, that's the special person, because I don't know. I don't think I can do it.
He is a special person, because me, there's no way in hell I'm getting you pregnant, because we can't smash, like, ever. Like,
ever again.
I can't even, like, it's hard, bro. It's just hard.
Yo, this nigga Nas Reed is playing basketball like he's not from New Jersey, and it's pissing me off.
Yo, Nas Reed's my man. Yep. I love Nas Reed, bro.
This is incredibly insensitive. Incredibly insensitive. It's wrong what I'm about to say. It's just wrong. You ever think think Cassie husband be like, why the fuck you don't ever let me do that to you though?
Why him and not me?
Man.
I married you, son, and I can't piss on you. Like, it's wrong.
I don't know.
But
I don't know. I don't know how.
I hope not.
I mean,
it's embarrassing.
I would. So I don't know. Maybe. Unless he's just another freaky ass nigga. I don't want to pee on anybody, right? Like that's fucking crazy, right? Like
you've never peed on your wife,
nigga. No.
That nigga said pee.
y'all in the shower. And you just because you know it's gonna go right down the drain. You ain't never did like in the shower. You ain't never peed on your wife.
No.
JB.
Yes.
Thank you.
No.
I'm childish as hell, nigga.
Me too.
I'm childish as fuck.
She's like, what the hell? I'm like, oh, it's going down the drain. This is gonna wash right off.
No.
Look what I can do. It's a sprinkler. Look.
So you talk about something different. You're talking about you play.
This is piss.
This is piss.
This is piss.
Piss is piss, but situation is different.
You know what it tastes like? Tastes like piss.
Situation is different, man. I don't know, man. That shit is crazy.
But yeah, I just really think that like this nigga probably sitting there seething, like listening to all these stories, like she don't even suck my dick that good.
I don't know how he's doing that, bro. That's a lot. Like literally, he loves her to death because
he has to.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Because you got to listen to wait. How many niggas came in you?
It's a lot to deal with.
Like
it's a lot to deal with, bro. He's a different person, bro. I couldn't do it. I know I couldn't do it. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. Lock me back. Lock me up. Don't lock me up with him. It's like,
I know I couldn't sit there and listen to that.
Is the last thing you talking about? It's not Fat Joe being a glizzy gobbler, is it?
Nah, shake glizzy gobbler. We talking about MVP, nigga.
Oh, we talking about? Oh, we not talking about Boss Man D-Lo.
But having go ahead.
So this nigga text some one of them. And was like, yeah, it was good. So it was like, yeah, you know, I'm a man. He was like, oh, I couldn't even tell. You tricked me? How? You look like a dude. So anybody else, even if you got tricked by mistake, right? Even if you hit a chick and was like, yo, what's good? And y'all talking and she like, yo, but I'm like, I just want to let you know, like, I'm a dude. You just gonna be like, all right, woo, got me. Done. I'm done, right? You're not gonna stop the conversation. It's over.
Yeah.
This guy goes back in. Oh, I went on your Twitter. You just be out here tricking niggas.
Nah, conversations is dead. You're a dude. You're a dude. My bad.
But
thanks
now,
for the time.
He was like, oh, I ain't never done that. I don't want to be all up on the blogs. See, so that means if you wasn't on the blog,
that means if you wasn't on the blog, you'd be in it.
So the thing about this, like, let him do that. You know what I'm saying? Let him do. If he want to do that, let him do that. Like, and like, I'm not like saying that he can't do it. I think that if that's what he want to do, make it happen, right? But don't. You just gotta own it. You gotta own it. You just gotta own it. I think that was the problem with Mr. C. Yeah, he kept getting caught and kept like acting like denying it. So it's like nigga, they seen you. They're talking about it. If that's what
they got video, like
if that's what you like, cool. But like, I do think that it's kind of fucked up that, you know, like hip hop culture ain't gonna accept you like in 2025.
You're not a gangster rapper no more,
right? Like
you can't gangster rap.
If you're a gangster rapper, hip hop culture ain't gonna accept you in 2025. We ain't there yet, unfortunately. We ain't there. All right, so that's just is what it is. That's reality. So you got to find a new profession. If you want to come out as gay in 2025, you're gonna have to find a profession in hip hop. You ain't gonna be able to rap no more, especially not gangster rap.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna happen because ain't nobody gonna listen to your stuff.
Yeah, I just thought that was interesting. You said you talking about the MVP.
Yeah, we gotta talk about Shay, bro. We got to give it up.
You talking about the bunny hopper?
I just watched him do it in the highlight.
Look, man, I'm happy they gave Shay the MVP because I'm just happy they didn't give it to Jokic.
But I ain't gonna lie.
Brunson should have got it.
I ain't gonna lie. Oh man, here we go. I ain't gonna lie. Jokic had a better season numbers wise.
Look, man.
Which usually the MVP goes to. Shea got the better team. I think that Game 7 determined who won the MVP. I ain't gonna lie. Because I feel like if Denver won, then Jokic would have got the MVP, bro. I wouldn't even be mad.
I think Shea would have got it regardless. I just think that they didn't want the distraction.
I'm not even going
MVP in the middle of the series.
Yeah, but I'm not even gonna lie, yo. I feel like it was the Josh Allen effect. Because Lamar should have got the MVP.
Lamar should have got it. Well, so the thing about it, I'm for whoever wins the MVP should win it, no matter how many times they done won the shit before, right? I'm not with the MVP fatigue shit. But since we are doing MVP fatigue, I thought it should go to Shea. Because how many Shaq don't got 12 MVPs. LeBron, like Jordan got like what, 5 or 4?
6.
Yeah, okay, Jordan got 6. LeBron got like 4, right?
4, yeah.
Kobe got 1.
Yeah, Kobe should have at least 4 or 5.
No sense.
And LeBron should honestly have like 10.
No, he shouldn't.
Bro,
no, he shouldn't.
That makes no sense.
There's no point where Kobe should have more than 2 MVPs.
I'm not a big Kobe fan. I respect the shit out of Kobe.
Me too.
I was never really a big Kobe fan. But there's no reason why Steve Nash needs 2 MVPs.
No, and one of them AI should have won his second one.
Exactly, right? There's too many players in that era for Steve Nash to win 2 fucking MVPs, right? Mm-hmm. Like, it's like if they're gonna do this MVP fatigue, then Shea gotta get it, right? Mm-hmm. But to me, if they would have gave it to Jokic, that means they don't give a fuck about MVP fatigue. They just want the white guy to get it. Right?
Just want the white guy. Give it to the white guy.
Because I was like, if Shea don't get it, then they don't give a fuck about the MVP fatigue shit. Mm. Because he shouldn't get it again. Because they already got it. He already got 3 of them shits. Right?
3,
yeah.
So you gotta give it to Shea based off the fact that y'all don't want to keep giving it to the same person.
I feel like it's Russell Wilson's fault. I mean Russell Westbrook's fault that
I say Russell Wilson, nigga. How you been?
It's Russell Westbrook's fault that Jokic didn't get the MVP because Russell Westbrook devalued the triple-double.
I mean, but Russell Westbrook,
which I find to be bullshit.
No,
I do too. I feel like you know how hard it is. That's what I'm saying.
You said who devalued it?
The writers, the MVP
the writers, because you know how hard it is to do that.
They make it seem like it's so attainable now. It's like, no, it is not.
Yo, Westbrook averaged a triple-double in Washington, bro, for the fucking Wizards, dog. Like, it didn't even get top 5 MVP votes.
What was it? 4 years in a row? Average a triple-double?
Yeah. And if that was the 80s, bro, he would have been MVP 4 years in a row.
4 years in a row.
Yep.
Right? That same thing I said when he did the first year and he got the MVP and then he came back and doubled up the second year, I was like, they gotta give him the MVP again. Right?
Yeah. Nope. They think they gave it to like Giannis or something, right?
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck. So it's like, all right, if y'all gonna do that, then y'all got if y'all gonna do that, y'all gotta give it to Shea. Because none of the shit Jokic did even matters because y'all got MVP fatigue.
Yeah. I feel like Tatum probably gonna get it next year.
Nah, he out for a whole year.
Oh yeah.
So
remember he not playing. He's not playing next season.
Well, yo, you never know. You never know because technology getting crazier, bro. People doing less and less time on that Achilles.
Yeah,
see. You got to take the full time. When it comes to basketball, I think you gotta take that time, or you're gonna end up Derrick Rose-ing yourself. I know Derrick Rose was his knees, but you don't want to come back too soon.
Yeah,
I could see Tatum only coming back if they make a deep playoffs run.
Yeah,
that means
Tatum might come back.
That means Jaylen Brown MVP because he's gonna have to do 35 a game to get the next.
You got to do it. I'm going for next year. I'm going Ant Edwards, bro.
You going Ant?
He's due. Like, if
I ain't gonna lie.
You looking at him how he playing right now, it's like, all right, he on.
I'm not gonna lie. If Doncic healthy, I'm going Doncic. Because he ain't got one yet. He ain't got one yet.
Anthony Edwards, but I don't think the league doesn't want him to be the face.
I agree with you.
So he won't get it. That's why they gave it to SGA. They're transitioning away from Steph Curry right now.
Yep.
And they're giving it to SGA. SGA, you're gonna be the guy. When people think NBA, they want them to start thinking SGA now.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. They don't want John Morant. They don't want Anthony Edwards. I want.
It should have been one of those three.
Yep.
But John Morant,
SGA, and
keep shooting up the court, and then John Morant want to shoot up the court. Anthony Edwards is Anthony Edwards. He's good, and he knows he's good, and he acts like he's good.
This the MVP, guys.
A blurry picture. What the fuck is that? No. Life touch? Is that school pictures, nigga?
Why he look like that, bro?
Bro,
the wedding, bro. You should see the wedding pictures.
Why he take a picture like that,
with the glasses on?
Nigga said, yo, I'm about to make these pics diabolical.
Anyway, great. That's all I got, bro.
All right, man. Yo, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what it is. This has been another episode of I Do It for Hip Hop podcast. # the sound of now 2025. If you want to listen to us any other way than how you're listening right now, you could do that by logging into Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or right here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get in contact with us, the best ways to do that is the email I do it for hip hop 1@yahoo.com, or you can hit us up on Instagram on the IG Messenger at I do it for hip hop _podcast. If you got music you think we should be listening to, you think we should be talking about on this here show, those are the best ways to get it to us. You know what I'm saying? But understand that when it comes to this music, if we think it's good, we're going to say it's good. If we think it's bad, we're going to say it's bad. If we think it's the worst intro in hip-hop history, terrible, trash, kabibble, we going to say that too, T Grizzly. But we rock with you. But that intro is terrible. Change it. Because you have to remember that music is subjective and it is subject to criticism. From who? Us, the real people. You know what I'm saying? Well, as real as it gets, y'all may not know, y'all may not be aware that JB is a secret industry insider and he just knows things that he shouldn't know. And Boog is, well, we talk about it all the time. Boog is the Bentley driving extraordinaire. This nigga's filthy. He is filthy
Force
rich.
fields over his house.
What the hell?
Why the hell you know that?
Nigga look like a super villain. Like,
noodle, smooth noodle.
Why did he take that picture like that?
That's just gonna pop up on everybody's cell phone screen. It's just gonna say citizens.
So when he took the picture and y'all got the proofs, were y'all surprised?
No, because he did that. That's what he did at the wedding. Yo, let's take a family picture with shades on.
This nigga's a smooth criminal out here, man.
That's a funny picture, bro.
Oh man, but
y'all gotta buy it, bro. Y'all can't leave. Like that's the picture you gotta get.
No retake. You gotta take that. Take
stressed out about how we gonna retake them, and she like, just go to the yearbook.
Nah,
I'm like,
you gotta get it.
It's done. It's cooked up.
That go in the house. That gotta go in the house. You
or
know
the fridge.
Big frame energy.
Big frame, because you know what God, because when he grow up, he gonna look like, yo, what the hell was I doing?
He gonna be still doing it.
You gotta say, hey son, I want to show you something. He gonna be like, word, show me.
Yeah. You gotta get the packet. You got the wallets. You gotta
give them out to everybody. Moms need one. Uncles need. Everybody needs it. Word up, man. But oh man, where was I? Where was I? What was I saying? Oh man, if you want to follow us, the best ways you can do that is to go on the IG at I Do It For Hip Hop _podcast, or go on to Facebook, I Do It For Hip Hop podcast. If you want to follow me directly, the best ways to do that is to go on to Instagrams at Great Pharaoh, GR8 _PHARAOH, or you can hit up the art page at Pharaoh's Soul Studio, PHARAOH _SOL _studio, or you can hit up PharaohSoulCollective.com. Get your art, get your Pharaoh Soul brand merch. You know what I mean? It's a legacy. We're trying to build, we're trying to get more of everything. And I gotta have money to do it. So buy some shit. Holla at your boy. Boog, man. Why don't you tell them where they can find you?
Yo, you can find me on Instagram at Mr. Can I Live 1. That's MrCanilive Instagram.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know, Boog doesn't have anything to sell because he's already rich. So, I mean, he's Illuminati. He's Illuminati, so he sold his soul. It's cool. We forgive him, though. JB, man, why don't you tell them where they can find you?
You can find me on IG, Mac Bailey, MacBailey. All
right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Again, this is another episode of I Do It for Hip Hop podcast. Hashtag the sound of now 2025. I am Great Pharaoh, and I do it for hip hop.
Yo, I'm Boog, and I do it for hip hop.
Yo, I'm JB, and I do it for hip hop.